Hello everybody, my name is Wilder, and E3 is now behind us, and odds are if you're a Nintendo fan, then you enjoyed this year's E3, because Nintendo had quite a lot to show us. One of those things being a look at the new, beautiful Animal Crossing game, which is called Animal Crossing New Horizons. And when I say beautiful, I really do mean beautiful. This game looks great. One thing we saw while Nintendo was showing New Horizons off at the treehouse is that the leaves on the trees move in the wind. I mean, the attention to detail makes this game look even more beautiful. Anyway, people love how this game looks, people love how Nintendo has expanded on old gameplay concepts and love the new things as well, and I wanted to talk about it. So here is everything that we know about Animal Crossing New Horizons so far. We're starting this game off not in a town, but on a deserted island, which means that we have to build everything from scratch, which is really cool. A lot of people like this idea, myself included. It's going to be really nice to have a clean slate to work with and build a town off of. But not only will we build the town from scratch, we will also have to decorate the town, which means we can finally place furniture outside. Yes, placing furniture outside will be just as easy as when you place it in your house. I know a lot of people who've been waiting a long time for this, and I am super excited. This is a wonderful idea, and I cannot wait to decorate my entire town and not be restrained by the Public Works project system that was in New Leaf. And something that makes building up and decorating your town even easier this time around is that you are now going to be able to pick where animals in your town place their houses. So you no longer have to worry about someone plopping their house in the middle of one of your projects because you get to pick the location for them. They can't be rude anymore, you get to pick where they live. This is something that I feel is long overdue because I am tired of animals ruining my flower beds by plopping their house right on them. So this is also super exciting. But when it comes to decorating, they didn't stop there. Something that makes it even easier to decorate is, just like in Happy Home Designer, you can now move your furniture in half units. If you didn't like the grid system you were bound to in previous Animal Crossing games, there is now more freedom when pushing or pulling furniture, and I'm really excited for this. This will open up a bunch of new design and style choices for your house, and I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with. Speaking of furniture, New Horizons has a crafting system. You can collect materials throughout your island and bring them to a crafting table where you can craft furniture and tools. All of your crafting recipes will be saved in a DIY app that you can access using your brand new Nook phone. The Nook phone is a very cool idea. It basically acts as your game's menu with a bunch of different apps to access. We know about a few apps so far, and one of them has to do with Nook points. The Nook points will work kinda like air miles. You'll get so many points when you complete certain activities, and these points can be redeemed for different items. I, for one, am all for this point system because it gives players yet another incentive to go back to Animal Crossing every single day. And plus, this means I'll get rewarded for things that I was already going to do anyway. It's win-win. Another app on the Nook phone is Photo Mode. Now yeah, you can just take photos of the game with the record button on the Switch itself, but if you use the camera app, you can adjust the zoom of the camera to get some better looking pictures. I'm really excited to get a big group of friends together and take a bunch of silly pictures. I will definitely be posting those to my Twitter. And speaking of friends, multiplayer is back, of course, and this time you can have up to 8 players in the same town at a time. Not only this though, they have expanded multiplayer in the form of couch co-op. Animal Crossing has always let you have up to 4 villagers live in your town at once, which has always been great for people who share consoles, but they've made this even better in New Horizons. In your Nook phone, you have a Call Islander app. This will let you call another villager that lives on your island to play with you. All you have to do then is hand a Joy-Con to a friend and boom, couch co-op. It's as easy as that. Animal Crossing has always been a friend and family type of game, so this decision makes sense and I think it'll turn out great. New Horizons also added something that is a huge quality of life improvement for some people, and that is you can now choose whether you live in the northern or southern hemisphere. This is really cool because not everyone in the world has winter in North America's winter months. So if you take a vacation to a friend's island and they live in a different hemisphere, the weather on their island will reflect that. This is a super nice option that I know a lot of people are pretty happy about. Another option that's going to be in this game that a ton of people are happy about is, like in Pocket Camp and Happy Home Designer, you can finally change the color of your skin. With this being revealed, I've seen so many stories about how some people went to the island in New Leaf and had to leave their character tanning for hours just so that their skin would get darker. It's super ridiculous that people even had to do that, so I'm glad that Nintendo added this option in the game. Now I mentioned that this was a feature in Pocket Camp, the Animal Crossing mobile game. And speaking of Pocket Camp, it has been confirmed that there will be no connection between it and New Horizons. No trading furniture or clothing, none of that. Which, honestly, I don't really have a problem with. Now there are a few other interesting things I want to touch on that I'm putting here before we get to the last bits of big news. First off, the UI in this game is great. It is so clean. If you don't know, I am a huge fan of clean looking UIs, and this one is no exception. The clock in the bottom left of the screen, the map in the bottom right of the screen, it looks great. You can even put the map away so that it's not taking up space, and the clock has no background so that you don't have to struggle with it covering something up. I am a fan of this. It looks very cool. The pocket screen in this game is also clean, and the transition into it is very smooth compared to other games. I think this is due to the Switch having only one screen, but it makes it look good. Speaking of your pockets, your items now auto-stack. Thank you, Nintendo! So now, if you pick up multiple of the same item, and they have the ability to stack in your pockets, like fruit in previous games, or for this game, rocks you can craft with, they will automatically stack and you don't have to do it yourself. This is a very big deal when you take into account the crafting system and how many rocks and logs you'll have to collect. This is a very welcome addition. Now on to the 3 last big bits of news surrounding this game. First, there's an autosave feature in New Horizons, meaning that if you forget to save before turning off your game, it won't be a problem because the game will take care of that for you. This does, however, mean something else. Nintendo has confirmed that Rossetti has lost his job due to this autosave feature. This is really sad. We don't know if he's retired or if we'll even see him in this game. I mean, I hope he's in this game, but all we know is that he lost his job. So I guess we'll have to either wait for more information or wait until the game comes out to see if he's actually in it. Someone who is confirmed to be in this game, however, is Isabelle. Nintendo announced that Isabelle will make an appearance in New Horizons, but they didn't tell us how. All they said is that if you do a good enough job and work really hard, that Isabelle might appear. I am super excited to see her again, and I cannot wait to find out how I unlock her. And last but certainly not least, when Animal Crossing New Horizons was first announced, it had a 2019 release date. But with the new trailer we got, we found out that the game has been delayed and won't be out until March 20th, 2020. A lot of people have been upset by this fact, but I ask that you please do not get mad with Nintendo because the only reason the game is being delayed is because it's simply just not ready, and the company wants to give their employees a nice work-life balance, and make sure that they stay happy and healthy as opposed to giving them a time crunch to get the game out as soon as possible. So A+ to Nintendo for caring about their staff. All they ask is that we have a little bit of patience, and honestly, I'm okay with waiting a little bit longer for Animal Crossing. But that is all the information I have for today. Remember, this game is still in development, so anything I said here could change, and if that does happen, or if anything new gets announced, then please let me know about it in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you thought about this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Down in the description there are links to my Twitter, my Twitch, and my Discord, so go check them out if you're interested. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.